live at 11:05. I guess we are live. Are we on? We're ready to go. Live
Yes.
at 11:05 on BC. This is Spirit Cars. Josh, the voice of Spirit Cars, is behind the camera there. Welcome to my world. Every day I try to do a little tip for everybody, and in the morning I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So today I got to get these doors buffed. We're doing the final buff. We're getting the car finished for ready to go home here pretty soon. So a big thing to make your car look nice or over the top, show quality, is the final buff. You can see this door. I mean, it looks pretty good. Shiny, slick. There you go. Just been painted, never been buffed. But this door is ready to buff. You can see it's got a dull finish to it. But I blocked it, I sanded it, and I'm ready to buff. So I think what I'm going to do is show you how to prep one, get it ready, wet sanded. There's plenty of clear on here. That's a key. Have plenty of clear. Don't skimp on your clear when you paint it. I apprenticed in this trade as a painter, and I learned under a pretty good painter. But that was back in the day. Maybe some of you remember. It's the old Throwback Thursday thing. On Facebook, do you remember this? Synthetic enamel. He had an actual hot pot, or a little cooker thing there where we would heat the enamel before we painted it. It wasn't activated, wasn't nothing, and you absolutely didn't want to break the finish on something like that. So this guy was, I remember two things from Bob, it was his name. I'm sure he's long gone by now, but clean. He wanted everything clean. Cleanliness was important. And when you mask a car, you better have all the tape going the same way on top of each other. Because when he unmasked it, he wanted to pull that tape from one end and the whole thing come undone. If he pulled that tape and it come off and didn't pull all the way. So I remember to this day, when I mask a car, I assure you, when you pull it off, the tape's all going one direction. So there was a body man there. His name was Joe. And I'm just an apprentice. I don't know. I'm trying to learn. This is the day my painter, Bob, the DA just came out. And I seen that, and that was the tool to use. He hated it. He was a jitterbug guy. He thought that was the worst tool ever. And I actually had a jitterbug and a DA, and I'm like, why would you use a jitterbug? But anyway, that was Bob. This body man warned me. With a stern warning, didn't tell me how, but he warned me, if you make my body work look bad, I'm not going to be happy. You can make it straight in Bondo. This is pretty straight. But if I'm looking at this has got some waves in it. Orange peel type waves, not bad. But I'll start, I got a squeegee, but I got a foam pad here. This is very flexible. I'm going to start with 1000 grit. Back in the day you could do 600 and that was it, and you buffed it with some coarse stuff. But I'm going to start with 1000 grit. Wet sanded, get a little wet. This has got a little bit of a, somewhere I see, right here there's a little bit of a piece of dust in it. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's, can you see that piece of dust there? If you can, there it is. But I can go ahead and wet sand this out. And I'm not going to go too far so you can see.